This is the Life Shift Podcast, and these are the bonus episodes for our special Patreon page. What I love about the Life Shift Podcast is, sure, some of these events are really hard to hear and experience, but I do find that every episode ends in some kind of inspirational way of hope and what we've learned as humans through the experiences that we go through. What I like to do at the end of the story is kind of ask my guests if they could go back to that person right before their life shift moment, what would they say? And for some people, I ask for advice for people going through something similar. And sometimes I ask just a random question that's in a similar vein. And so this is one way that I get to hear what someone would say to that person, with the intention of anyone listening who might be going through something similar or similar experience. They have the opportunity to hear some inspirational words or something that resonates with them so that they feel a little less alone in their experiences. I just want to thank those of you who have been listening. So I hope you leave this episode feeling inspired. So thank you. And I hope you enjoy listening to this recap episode of the responses to, if you could go back to that person right before your life shift moment, what would you say?
Well, I would say definitely believe in yourself and be patient, because patience is not my strength. So I would say definitely be patient and believe in yourself. And I would say shed the shame, because I think shame really debilitates us. It's usually this shame is, we don't even recognize it as shame. We see it as guilt. I think guilt and shame are they're married to each other. They can't exist without the one without the other. I think on the surface, we think it's guilt because we feel like, I feel guilty if I do this, but deep inside where it comes from is this voice that really has built this shame inside. So I would really encourage her to just say, you know what? I don't care. It took me a long time to get to the point where I now say, I don't care. And I say it not as elegantly as I don't care. I say it a lot more aggressively than that.
I always like to go with just the first thing that comes to my head for these types of things rather than overthink it. But I think the only thing I would either say nothing because I don't want to change my history, or I would just say keep going. That's probably, those are probably the only two options I'd go with.
Put your hands around a camera and learn how to build and produce a lot of content. I'm not kidding, man. That is the world we live in. If I knew today would be what it is with content, I would have been a master at it. Like I would have focused more in English class and have stronger vocabulary. I would have been able to type, like a nice person who knows how to type instead of doing this thing. So it just would have made a huge difference to where I'm at today if I knew that.
I would tell her to be true to herself, put faith over fear. It will be okay. Don't be scared. Make sure you keep your faith intact and just be true to who you are. And then it's okay. I think a lot of times when we're going through things, you don't feel like you're going to be okay. You're like, it's so painful. You may not feel it in this moment, but you're going to be okay. Like the sun is going to come up tomorrow, right? So when you said go back, I just felt when I looked at that phone, it just took me back to truly like I could remember what that feeling lost and just feeling like, what am I going to do? I just remember just feeling all over the place. But you're going to be all right. Do not be scared. Keep my faith first and just know that, God got you.
I tell her, but she wouldn't believe me, is that it'll all work out and you will live your dreams. You really will. And your dreams may not be what you even think they are right now, but just trust the process, trust the journey. I firmly believe that.